Here's how much I made in my first month of being monetized as a part-time finance YouTuber here on the platform. I'll also talk about exactly how long it took me to get there and any tips I might have for anyone else who's on that particular journey. But first, before we get into all the specifics, if you're new here, I'm Austin. I'm a co-owner of cloudmusicsuite.com and I'm a stock market investor. If this video is getting pushed to a wider audience than my normal audience, I'm happy you're here. If you want to hear about finance stuff, stock market related things, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. As a thank you for doing that, here's a picture of my dog. Her name's Penny. She's doubled in size over the last couple weeks. She's just a pup. She's a standard poodle. I appreciate you being here. Drop a subscribe, hit that like, and let's get into the video. So the amount of time it took me to get monetized on YouTube from my very first upload, which was in June of 2022, until I was fully monetized, meaning I got that 1,000 subscribers, I got the 4,000 watch time hours, and I put in my application and got approved for the partner program. It took me about a year. And over that time, I posted about an average of one video per week. And just to be super transparent, it was definitely not one video per week. It was more like 3 in 1 week, and then I'll have a very long break of not posting at all, and then 3 more, and then big long break, and then 2, and then you get the point. So I wasn't super consistent. The more consistent I got, the better traction I was getting on my videos, and the better traction I was getting on my channel, of course. So there's tip number 1. If you can be consistent with your upload schedule, it's really going to help you stay accountable, and it's going to help your subscribers or potential subscribers expect videos from you on a somewhat regular basis. So now let's get into those specific AdSense numbers. There's multiple different ways you can get monetized on YouTube, and the main way is going to be those watch page ads. Another way would be super chats or super thanks, where people can pay to drop a comment. They can pay you a little, like, $1, $2, whatever they choose. They can drop a comment on your video, put a chat in your live where you can get paid directly through them. There's also memberships, and then there's shopping, of course. In my first month of being monetized, I got one super chat, which is about $2, and then I kept about $1.30 of that. And then all of the rest of the money was from watch page ads. So the grand total of all the money I made from my first month of being monetized on YouTube was $130.47. And I did get a payout in my first month. It's common for people to get monetized and then actually not get a payout in their first month, because in your AdSense account, which is how you get paid from YouTube, you have to have $100 in there in order to hit that payment threshold. So I did reach that payment threshold, like I said, at $130.47. So that was paid out into my bank account through direct deposit. It was a really cool moment. It felt really awesome because this doesn't even feel like work. And when my personal wife asked me, how much did you make from YouTube in your first month? I let them know. I told them it was $130. And then they said, does that feel like a lot of work for $130? And in the moment, I was like, yeah, I mean, I guess it does. But then by the same token, I was making videos for free all the way until I got monetized. So it still feels kind of fake that I even get paid at all from the watch page ads that play before my video, play after my video, play during my videos, etc. It still feels like, wow, this is really cool, because the reason I made the YouTube channel in the first place was not to make fat racks, right? If that's a byproduct, that's super cool and awesome. But the reason I made the channel is because I really like talking about these things about finance and about the stock market. I don't have a ton of people in my personal life that love to hear about finance and love to hear about the stock market. So I had to get my thoughts out of my head somehow, and I like talking on a camera, so I went ahead and turned on a camera and I started talking about finance. Posted the videos. I didn't start to get real traction until I took the thumbnails really seriously and when I took the editing really seriously. And the specifics of the editing, I don't have like crazy B-roll, beautiful clips or anything like that. All I really do is cut out the awkward moments of like a big long space or a big long silence, or if I didn't like how I said something, I'll just pull it out of the video completely. I just use a simple video editing software like iMovie. I put a little background music behind it that I paid my friend to make, and then I'll put like pictures and graphics and stuff on the screen. So a quick little advice for anyone that may be on their YouTube journey, even specifically in the finance space maybe. Number 1, try to be consistent with your upload schedule. The more consistent I am with my upload schedule, the more traction my videos seem to get. 2, take the thumbnail really seriously. Look at what the really good finance videos are doing, or maybe you're in a different niche. Look at what the videos in your niche, what their thumbnails are looking like, which ones are getting a lot of clicks, which ones are not getting a lot of clicks. See if you can take inspiration from the ones that are getting a lot of clicks right now. And then consider doing a little bit of editing to kind of cut out some of that dead time from your videos. It seems to help a lot with retention, for keeping people on the video for a longer amount of time, which then motivates YouTube to push your content to a broader audience. And then if you're in the super early days of your YouTube channel, keep on figuring out your niche, paring it down, so you can focus on your core audience. If your videos are too broad and the video topics are all over the place, it's kind of hard to get a follower base and gain that subscriber number that's going to allow you to get monetized if that's your goal on YouTube. And then lastly, this is very common advice, but do it for the love of making videos and sharing your perspectives and opinions on things. If you're doing it for money only, you're probably going to get burnt out really fast. It's not going to be very enjoyable, and people aren't going to like watching your videos because you're not really going to have your passion into what you're talking about. So I hope this helps. I know $130 from Adsense is not a ton of money, but like I said, it feels really cool to be able to just make videos, talk to a camera, do a little bit of editing, put some background music behind it, decide on a thumbnail and a title, and then see what happens. Some videos do really great that you think aren't going to do great. Some videos you think are an absolute banger just totally flop on the floor. It's definitely an interesting time. It comes with a lot of hate. It comes with a lot of love. It is what it is. But one thing's for sure, it's definitely a fun journey. If you're a numbers type of guy, you can look at those analytics and get way too wrapped into them. And then two, it's definitely fun to be able to share your opinions, your thoughts with people on the internet who you potentially would have never had a connection with if you hadn't went ahead and put yourself out there and made that video. It's a really cool thing to be able to provide value to the world and connect with people from all over the globe. If you're on that monetization journey, just stay patient and keep on cranking out content that you love to make. You will find your niche over time and you'll start to get respected from the YouTube algorithm. It just takes time and consistency and a lot of effort, okay? Hope you got some value out of this video. I appreciate you being here in a major way. Thank you so much. Have a great day.